Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another Hardcore Iron Man Skiller video. About 6 weeks ago, I set out on a little PVM side quest for the account to get one of the most coveted pieces of Skiller Fashionscape in the game, the flippers. If you don't know what the flippers are, they're a mostly cosmetic item that, at the time of this recording, could only be obtained through killing mogres at Mudskipper Point with a drop rate of 1 in 64. Killing mogres requires 32 Slayer and the completion of Skippy and the Mogres mini quest, and it also requires one hit of actual damage to obtain the kill credit, so you can't just recoil them all the way down, you have to do one actual damage. Mogres are a 60 combat Slayer monster with 48 hit points, a max hit of 8, and an immunity to poison, making them somewhat of a challenge for my level 3 Hardcore Iron Man. One wrong step or a disconnection and I lose my hardcore status and roughly 2,500 hours of progress, which would not be great. Originally, this was meant to be a quick little 1 or 2 week side project for the account, but little did I know this would end up turning into the absolute worst grind I've had on any video game ever, including my almost 20 years of RuneScape, and the end result of this grind would not end up being favorable for me. I'll go over the time it took and the resources used a little bit at the end of the video, but this video took literally hundreds of hours across several months to make, so if you could, please leave a like on the video, maybe leave a comment to help boost engagement, and if you have any interest in seeing future Hardcore Iron Man skilling or PVM content, please consider leaving a sub, it helps out a lot. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Starting off this video with something else that's a little obscure, but as you can see I have 521 cakes here. In these cakes you can eat 3 bites each that heal 4, but if you come here or to any food shop and you buy chocolate bars, and you add the chocolate bar to them, it actually turns them into a chocolate cake which heals 5 per bite instead of the 4 that the regular cakes do. So this actually increases each cake's total healing output by 3, which isn't a lot, but it is enough that it's going to make a difference when it comes to doing some of the combat activities I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and buy probably all of it, really, probably just turn all of it into chocolate cakes. So 521 chocolate bars, and then turn these all into chocolate cakes, and that'll be the next little food upgrade that I'm going to be making. So I think I've got just about everything ready. As you can see, I made just over 500 chocolate cakes. I'm not sure that I'm going to be using these. I might use Sarah Brews. I don't have Guthix Rest, so I can't use those yet, and I don't really feel like going to get that done right now. So I'm going to try with the cakes and the Sarah Brews, and if those don't work, then I guess I'll have to go get Guthix Rest. But let's get all the gear out, see what our setup looks like, and hopefully give mogres an attempt. So I think I'm ready to make my first attempt at mogres. I just quickly want to go through all the gear again. So this is the best gear that I think I can have as a level 3 Iron Skiller. There's boots upgrades I could get, but I really don't feel like going for those right now. I'm pretty sure that's really dangerous too, and I'm almost 100% certain to die. So these are the boots I'm rocking with. I got the full leather for the range bonus, the bronze crossbow again for the range bonus, glory for the range bonus and some defensive bonuses, the anti-dragon shield because it's the best defensive bonuses I can get. The arrow I don't think matters, but I'm going to bring it anyway because I have nothing else to put there. The crafting cape is actually the best cape for this, I think, because it is the closest teleport to where the mogres actually are, so it's an easy bank. I can just teleport here and run back down to the mogres if I need to. The ring of the elements just for more teleports. If I didn't have the crafting cape, I could do the air altar. And also, you want to make sure you're wearing this when you spawn the mogre, because if you have your recoil on and you accidentally do a damage, you won't be able to use poison dynamite, because in order to use poison dynamite, the NPC has to be full health. So this is the gear we're rocking with. So here we are at the mogre spawn. I'll just quickly show you guys how I'm going to be doing the kills. I'm trying to get the setup and see if I actually have it down. This is actually an old method that I've done before on multiple different Skiller accounts that I've had. I do have flippers on my main Skiller, but this is a little bit different because now you're using poison dynamite, whereas back in the day you either used the cannon method, which I never personally used, or you flinched it and got a little bit of combat XP with like an iron dagger or like an arrow or something, which is the method I used to do. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're behind this fairy ring to the west. You use your fishing explosive on the ominous fishing spot, and you want to make sure you run here as soon as you can to this square directly west of the fairy ring. As soon as you're here and this mogre is standing here, it's in the safe spot, so then you can walk here without being hit. Use your poison dynamite. I don't think your character moves. No, he does not. And then you just go for it. We'll see if we can get a hit here. I don't have any ranging potions. I could get some, but I really don't feel like going for them right now. So this is the basic setup. You just want to stay here and use your poison dynamite until you get a hit. I'll try one more time. I think you only want to use 3 per inventory, or 3 per attempt. But we'll see. I did get one, so you know what, let's go for it. Walk forward, let yourself get hit. He can hit 8s, so don't let yourself get below 8 hit points. And I guess I will speed through this clip and see you guys when the kill is done or it despawns. So that was the first kill attempt. Obviously a failure, not great. I got close to killing it, but I did run out of food and couldn't tank any more hits. That's really nerve-wracking to do on a skiller this far in a hardcore skiller. So gonna have to readjust my inventory a little bit, bring a little bit more food, maybe a couple Sarah brews mixed in, and see what I can do from there. So here is the adjusted inventory I'm gonna try. I'm bringing 3 Sarah brews as well as my stack of purple sweets. It won't last long, I don't think, but may as well use it up. I have nothing else to use it on, and I'm never going to sell them. It's like 400k worth of purple sweets, and I can't sell them because I'm an Iron Man. So this is the inventory I'm going to try. I will record this kill as well and see what we can get done. Hopefully we can get at least 1 kill and figure something out. Like I said, this is really nerve-wracking. I'm super scared that I'm going to mess up and like accidentally walk out with like 8 HP or something, so hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm going to try my best not to let that happen, but here goes attempt number 2. There it is, the first complete kill. This was a lot easier with this much food. Again, it's super nerve-wracking just watching a mogre hit you for 8s on your hardcore skiller, but there's the first kill, finally. I think this is going to be the setup going forward. The poison dynamite isn't too accurate. I really should get ranging potions, but it's whatever. So I'm going to go rebank, get another one, and try again. Let's take the seaweed. That'll be our little trophy from this. Hey, a belladonna seed, that's actually not bad. I can plant more poison nightshade to get more poison dynamite, so we will take that all day. Third kill coming in for fishing bait. No flippers yet, but it's fine. Wasn't expecting to get spooned. Back to the crafting guild to rebank. Opening a few clues, and if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the items I need for the collection log. Yeah, very nice. So if we go in here and go to collections logged, clues beginner, now all I need is that. Okay, this is the inventory I've been working with, and it's been working pretty well for me. The purple sweets, I've learned to just use those as like emergency. If I'm out of every other food, just have those just in case because they're a stackable food. But now I'm going to try something a little different, so I'm bringing 3 rings this time, and also I'm bringing a wild pie because it gives +4 range, so it's like, I'm pretty sure it's the same as a range potion. And I currently don't have any range potions. There are a couple ways I could get some, but I don't feel like doing it right now. But I do have a few wild pies, so I'm going to see if that helps with the poison dynamite accuracy. This inventory is working really well for me. I bring the Sarah brews for like low hits, and then the chocolate cakes for like 5+ hits. So if I get hit for an 8, I'll chocolate cake and brew. If I get hit low, like below a 3, I'll hit a Ceradome and brew. So the 4 sips is really nice. And then anything above a 3, I'll usually eat a piece of cake. So this is the inventory that's been working. I haven't failed any kills after this inventory, after I started using it. When I did just use strict cakes, I ran out of food and couldn't get the kill, so I think having the Cerebrews actually does help. If you don't have Cerebrews, you could also use Guthix Restores if you have those. I'm not sure what other food options are. You could definitely get it done with just cakes if you got lucky with hits, like if the mogres keep hitting you low, like 1, 2, and 3, but I was getting hit 8, 7s, and 8s constantly, so I found that just bringing the Cerebrews helped out with a little food, like holding on to resources a little better and lasting longer in the mogre fight. And there is KC number 10, I believe. Yeah, 10, not spooned, unfortunate. The drop rate is 1 in 64, so I'm only about a sixth of the way in, and this is day 2. But we're going to keep going, see what we can get. I do want to get the hat and the flippers, so there is a chance I will be here for 60 kill count. I'm going to run out of rings of recoil and poison dynamite also, but we keep it pushing. Let's go to the next one. There it is, the first drop, the mud skipper hat. Big, love that. Super glad I didn't go dry on that because on my other skiller I didn't get the hat, I just got the flippers and then stopped. So got the mud skipper hat done, unlocked. That is great. Now just the flippers to go. The mud skipper hat, as far as I know, is completely useless. The only one with any use is the flippers. So just purely cosmetic, but it looks kind of silly and cool to have on the account. Alright guys, well we fit our first roadblock on the mogre killing grind, so I'm just going to quickly show you my loot tracker. We have 28 kills, as you can see. No good loot except for the mud skipper hat and the belladonna suit, I guess. I'll take that. Some limpworts. Obviously I'm not expecting much loot, but no flippers yet. I have 28 successful kills and then 4 failed kills. 2 kills I had to tally out because I just had something come up that I had to do. And then 2 kills I didn't kill it fast enough and it despawned. So it should be 32, but I failed 4 of them, so I should be halfway to the drop rate. It's 1 in 64, but I'm a little bit short. The problem I'm having is if we go into the bank and look at my tab, I have 2 rings of recoil left and 50 chocolate cakes. My Cerebrews are fine. My Dynamite stack is still doing pretty fine. I've used a lot, like 250 I think. But yeah, I need to replenish these 2 supplies specifically and keep doing my Nightshade runs. So I have to go back to Piro and hunt magpie implings for another 10 to 15 hours probably just to get enough recoils. If I scroll down a little bit, here's what I did when I was hunting dragon implings. I caught 154 and only got 24 rings of recoil, so it's not a very good rate to get rings of recoil, so I have to go back, do some more hunting. Just quickly wanted to show why this grind is easily one of the worst I've ever had to do on any account. There are so many bots in Piro, hundreds of them. Every world there's at least one. I've got this guy pulled up. You can see he's got 110 hunter, 40 million hunter XP, and 101 magic, all from just hunting implings. There's at least one on every world. Usually there's 3 or 4 in this spot and the other spot where the rare implings spawn. And a big problem, it's not even that there's so many of them. Ooh, there's a ninja. It's that they can snare the implings. They can cast the dark thing, like look at them go for it. They can cast the dark spell thingy that draws the implings towards them. Like that one, just look, another one just logged in and snared it. They're all dressed in different gear, so some of them are in graceful, some of them are in mystic magic gear. Another one just logged in. Some of them are naked, like that guy there. So there's like 3 or 4 different bot farms running here. But there's so many bots, and it just adds tens of hours to this grind. Like it's just ridiculous that there's so many bots here. And to get 40 million hunter XP off hunting implings, that's taken weeks, months probably. You don't get much XP from these at all. It's like 2,000 XP an hour. It's not a lot, so I don't know. Hopefully something changes. This is way worse than the last time I was doing Piro. I've tried doing total level worlds. I can only do 1250 because I'm a level 3, and they're not much better. There's bots everywhere, and even when there's not bots, there's mains, because that's the only worlds that the bots can't really infest as easily. But as you can see here, even the bots can get into the 1250 world. So, alright guys, after about 10, maybe 12 hours of Piro, finally got enough magpies that I feel like it's time to open it. We also did get lucky and get 1 lucky impling right at the start. 6 dragon implings and 22 ninjas. Just for fun, let's price check it real quick. Comes out to 4.8 mil, just under 5 mil, so not too bad, like 500k profit an hour, but obviously I'm going to open these and not get the money from them. The the reason that I decided to bank them and not just open them right on the spot was the chance of getting hard clues. I think magpies have a chance. I don't know about ninjas and dragons, but the chance of hard clues, maybe I'll get enough hard clues that I can complete and get a hard clue casket, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open the magpies first, and we'll come back and do the other 3 types of implings, and hopefully we get some rings of recoil from these and some cool stuff from the rest. Alright, and there is the last magpie impling. If we go into the loot tracker, we got 15 rings of recoil, which isn't too bad, but really that's like 1 recoil an hour, really. Like, this took between 10 and 15 hours, so that's not great. We got 1 doable clue step, and we got some alcohols, some supplies like black dragon hide and rune bars, some alcohols that we can sell, some key stuff, which will be nice for opening keys, a few snapdragons, some pineapple seeds. But I was really hoping for more rings of recoil, but we'll take the 15 we got. But now the big ones. So we're going to do the dragons first, and then we're going to finish with the lucky. I've really got high hopes for the lucky because last time I got a DSIM. So let's do it one at a time. Snapdragons, not bad. Mystic Robe Bottom, pretty useless. Magic Seed, nice. Those are like one of the worst drops you can possibly get. More of those, that's great. And I think more of those again. Okay, that's not great. Hopefully the lucky impling saves it for us, saves this opening for us. Give me like a piece of Third Age or Gilded or something. A magic longbow. That's absolutely horrible. That's so sad. Oh well. And on top of being out of rings of recoil, I'm also out of chocolate cakes. So I've got to come back here, buy the cakes, buy the chocolate bars, run back up, turn all these cakes into chocolate cakes. So much prep for doing combat on this account, but the end result will hopefully be worth it. So gonna do this for probably like 30 minutes and try and stack up on chocolate cakes again, try and get a few hundred, and then we gotta go back to trying to kill mogres. So I'm here in Varrock Bank just working on making some chocolate cakes to get that inventory going, and I was scrolling through my character summary and I finally hit 100 days played, 2,400 hours, 1,400 total, 699 to 118 million total XP. The dog's got a little bat costume. Look at him. It's adorable. But yeah, 100 days played. That is pretty, I don't know, kind of sad, but at the same time, I've been enjoying the account a lot. I don't remember when I started this account. It's been a few years. So 100 days over a few years really isn't too much. Got a lot I still need to do in this account. A lot of skilling, a lot of questing, a lot of achievement, a lot of collection logs, combat tasks. Got a whole lot I still need to do. A lot of fashionscape stuff, but pretty happy with where the account's at after 100 days. And here's to hopefully 100 more. Oh, second mud skipper hat. That's unfortunate. It's gonna happen eventually. Only 30 KC2 mud skipper hats. Could have been the flippers, but it's fine. 50 KC, no flippers yet. Not dry yet, but kind of getting close to the drop rate. Only 14 more to go, and we're kind of getting dangerously low on poison dynamite, which take forever to stock up on. So hopefully we get it in the next 14 kills or less. And if not, we may have to put this grind on hold until I can grow more nightshades. So, little update. In the last clip I said I was running low on poison dynamite and everything, and that was KC 50. I have now 1 more kill count than what I had in that clip, and when I was in that clip I had about 80 poison dynamite. I have gone 11 inventories, so 33 poison dynamite in a row without a hit. So I'm going to have to take a break, I have to go buy some more dynamite, use whatever nightshade I have left to turn it into poison dynamite, and then try and get back to it. But I have a feeling that Jagex is just against me here, and I'm going to go dry on the flippers and run out of supplies again. So I'm going to have to go do another ungodly number of hours of supply gathering, which is going to suck. I think I started with like 450 poison dynamite, and that was like, I don't know, months of progress, and I've almost used it all up and only have 51 kills, so that kind of sucks, but we keep going. So yeah, now I'm gonna go buy more dynamite, make more poison dynamite, and try and go from there. And just wanted to quickly show that we got an extra 116 poison dynamite from that. Still have 7 nightshades, so I can make 2 more. and I've got more that is harvestable, so hopefully that is enough to get us the flippers. And also, after opening those magpies the other day, I did get enough hard clues to complete a hard clue, so I figured let's just throw this casket into the clip. It's very rare that we actually complete hard clues, so hopefully we get something cool. Third age would be sick. Gilded. Okay, collection log. Rune axe, some more purple sweets. That's not horrible. I mean, I'll take it. Can't expect much on only your second hard clue, but yeah, new collection log for the account and some stuff I can sell for some money. Well, there it is, KC64, and we still don't have the flippers. We are officially dry and almost out of resources. I've got enough left for one kill. If we don't get it, then that's just months of resource collecting gone for nothing. So hopefully we get it on the next kill. If not, we'll be back to collecting more Rings of Recoil and Belladonna. Alright guys, so it has been about a week since the last clip, and in that last week I actually got married in real life, so I've been pretty busy and haven't had a lot of time to play the game or make any clips. But before that I did a little bit of Impling hunting, and I managed to get another 162 magpie Implings, as well as all these other Implings, including 5 lucky Implings, which I'm excited to open. But I'm going to go ahead, open all these, I'll show the loot tracker after, and then I'll also record opening these 5 luckies. So hopefully I get enough Rings of Recoil to finally finish out this mogre grind. Alright, well here is the loot from the Implings. I didn't get anything too good, as you can see in the Dragon Implings. I did manage to get, 3 Spirit Seeds, that's pretty nice. I only got 21 Rings of Recoil, which is definitely not great. As you can see, I got 36 Rings of Life. Would have much preferred those be recoils, but not much you can do. I got 5 hard clues, and none of them completable. Not great. From ninjas, just some alcohols. I got some black dragon hide for crafting XP, I guess, and also some dragon dart tips, and some more summer pies. So some useful stuff, but nothing great. This is about, what, 10 mil worth of Implings. And I got like 3.5 mil from it, so not great, but we do have 5 lucky Implings. Got super lucky on the lucky Implings. Hopefully these can save us. Let's get into it. Adamant Helm H3, new collection log slot. Okay, I'll take it. 23 mahogany planks. That's from a, is that a master or an elite reward? That's horrible. 12 lobsters, 1 black battle axe, and 11 purple sweets. Nothing great. I mean, I guess we got a collection log. I'm pretty sure that's a medium collection log, so that's fine, but the rest of it's kind of useless. Not very lucky Implings, are they? But we go back now to killing mogres. Hopefully this time will finally be the flippers. So I've been putting off collecting Wines of Zamorak on this account for some time just because it's a little tedious and there's also a chance of death, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I need ranging potions. I can't go without using them anymore. I should have got this a long time ago, but I just didn't want to deal with it, but now I feel like I have to. So I've got my main here, and he is going to kill all the monks of Zamorak, and then I will go in and pick up all the wines. I brought some food. I'm kind of worried this is dangerous, but I have been testing it on alts. It's definitely dangerous, but I've been testing it on alts, and I think I found a way to do it without risking death. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and collect probably just an inventory. I don't need many, I just need some potions to get me started, so probably get like 15 to get some ranging potions, and that'll be that. Alright guys, just open another 104 magpie Implings. Got 21 recoils there, so really not too bad. Got a few clues that I can actually do. I got 4 steps, which maybe gets hard clue. I think it's 6 for the guaranteed, so not guaranteed, but I might be able to get a hard clue casket done, which would be cool. Other than that, just did some more ninjas, didn't really get much. Some more black dragon hide, but that's not super important. Got some dragon Implings, got more glories, some dragon darts for bank value, and some dragon bones if I ever decide I want to do prayer, which I will not be doing. But it's cool to have in the bank, adds to the bank value. The Implings have actually shot up the bank value so much, like tens of mils. But like always, I did get lucky. Got 1 lucky Impling. Let's open it and see if we can get anything. Please be unique of some sort, not an adamant dagger. 14 sharks. Oh, that is so painful. Ouch. Anyways, I did get 21 recoils, so we do have a few more resources to try and finally go for the flippers again. Hopefully we get them this time. I really, really, really don't want to do any more Impling hunting. As of right now, I'm going to eventually for more combat things, but as of right now, I just want to be done with it and get the flippers and be done. So, yep, back to killing mogres. Got super lucky on the hard clues. Still have 2 clues on the ground. Got it done with, I think, just 2 clues. So let's see what we get. Hopefully the lucky steps equals a lucky reward. Hopefully we get a unique or something. Ooh, I'm never gonna use that, but that's a pretty rare one, I think. Yeah, I can wield it. Ooh, hold on. That's actually kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. That's a unique item to have on a hardcore skiller, I feel like. Rare hard clue rewards aren't very common on the on skillers, so that's a cool one to get out of the way. Lucky to get that on my third hard clue. I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah, gonna go back to killing mogres and maybe get some more hard clues if I get more implings or anything. We'll see what happens. Just wanted to check in and show a little update on the progress I've been making. So just to give you a little bit of like sense of time on how long this has actually taken, I started doing this grind about 3 weeks before I got married, and I have now been married for 3 weeks. So I started killing mogres 6 weeks ago, and since then everything I've done on the game has been geared towards killing mogres. Alright, so I had to take a quick break from killing mogres. It's been 5 weeks, I just need a break from it. And there is 93 mining, a nice little mining level, officially over halfway level-wise, so that's really nice. Gonna keep AFKing stars for a little bit, and then probably get back to mogres after. Not sure exactly how it's going to sound because I'm using a different mic than usual, but there it is, 128 kill count, officially double the drop rate, and still no flippers. Kinda sucks, but I've just regathered a bunch of supplies, and I want to see how long it's going to take. So hopefully this is the last bit of supplies that I need to collect, and hopefully we can get the flippers. It should be any kill now, like, please, Jagex. Oh my gosh, another mud skipper hat. That's horrible. That was easily the sloppiest kill I've ever done. I got chanced once. I ran out on 8 HP for some reason. I thought this was flippers. I really thought that was it. That's just so horrible. That was kill. If we scroll up, 133. That was... Ooh. When I got chanced there, I didn't say a word. My mouth fell open. My heart started racing. That was so bad, and I almost didn't kill that one though, and almost despawned. So there's the third mud skipper hat, 133 kill count. This is absolutely horrible. If I would have died because I've gone over double the drop rate on flippers, I would have been so mad. Well, I have officially given up on getting the flippers for now. It's just taking too much time. There's no end in sight really, and I want to move on to other things and do different things. Sailing just came out, so I want to go try that, and I want to do different things. This video is running on way too long, but quickly I just want to go over the stats that I got from this grind. So for starters, I spawned about 400 mogres, and of those 400 I only managed to kill 142. In total I used about 970 poison dynamite, so on average it took around 7 poison dynamite per kill. But this was helped out a lot by using ranging potions for the second half of the grind. Before I started using ranging potions, it was about 1 in 10 or 1 in 11 poison dynamite per kill. So ranging potions helped out a lot with this grind. In total, I hunted just over 4,000 implings, and 1,100 of those were magpie implings. I used right around 200 recoils. I got all those from those magpies. I also used just over 2,000 chocolate cakes and around 400 Ceradomin brews. Like I said before, this is literally months of progress, hundreds of hours, and it's super disappointing to have to end the video before I get the flippers, but I will return someday or do a sailing method if there's one that I can do, and I will get the flippers someday, but just not yet. The video is too long and I need to get it out. So thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. The next video will be more normal, way shorter, more normal progress, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.